I've always had a lot of respect for Patrick Bet-David, but I think by this point, it's pretty obvious that he is 100% an Islamophobe, or he's being paid to. Now, his background is he's Iranian. Obviously, his experience with quote-unquote Islam is, first of all, not even the majority. If we're looking at sheer breakdown of numbers, right? You know, a lot of times people want to take things from different sects and say every single religion is this way, right? What percentage of Muslims are Shia? So 10 to 15%, not even close to being the majority of Muslims worldwide are Shia. Patrick's experience with Islam was in Iran during the Ayatollah. By the way, if you don't like the way they're governing their country, you shouldn't be blaming the Iranians. You need to blame the Americans, because the last democratically elected leader of Iran was overthrown by the US, which led to the Islamic Revolution. This we know because these documents were finally made public. So if we look at it, three-letter agency assisted coup overthrow of government in Iran. So before this, they were like very open society compared to what they were attacking. And because of their interference, because they were worried about the oil going to Russia, because it's all about oil. It's not about people's lives, people's freedom, people's rights. These people operate in the shadows. They overthrow governments, topple leaders, color revolutions. So what happens? They overthrow that existing government, which led to the government that they hate so much, that they want to invade so much. And who's going to pay the price if they finally get their war with Iran? Innocent Iranians. Millions of them are going to lose their lives. Getting back to Patrick Bet-David, I saw this clip and it just made me so upset, man. It could not be clearer to me at this point in time. And I am followed by this guy, okay? You see this guy? That's Vincent Oshana, right? I love his work. I think his view of Muslims and Islam is a little tainted. I don't blame him for that. I love a lot of things he stands up for, a lot of things he's fighting for. But when it comes to Islam and the Muslims, he's wrong. He's just wrong and they don't know it. So this clip is a response to Patrick Bet-David. But let's pull it up.
Part that we have a leak in the Constitution that if there's going to be anything that takes this great country down, it'll be this. Play this clip, Rob. This is New York City, by the way. Go ahead.
Funny thing is, Sonny was there. Sonny, because of you, America's going to fall.
All right, so you can pause it right there. Now go do this in Yemen. Go do this in Jordan. Go do this in Iran. Go do this bring thousands of Christians outside and pray and see what happens. Go ahead and do that. See what takes place there.
Good luck.
So this is the part where in America, if there is a thing long-term that destroys America from within, it'll be because of this. And Christians being too tolerant of this becoming a norm. Very simple. This is the one part. This is the one part that we have a leak in the.
If America collapses, it's because a bunch of Muslims, if I'm not mistaken, that gathering in Times Square was during the holy month of Ramadan. New York City prides itself on being a very open and tolerant society. It tolerates things that I don't agree with. It gives them a whole month to celebrate a man marrying a man, which is an abomination in all three Abrahamic religions. Patrick Bet-David is not concerned that they do that for a month in New York City. Celebrate something that is considered an abomination in all three faiths. He's not concerned about who controls the media, who controls the banks, who controls a lot of things in America that are eroding our freedom of speech. No. Patrick Bet-David's biggest concern is that a bunch of Muslims during the holy month gather to pray and celebrate their faith. It wasn't to show dominance. You know, a lot of us New Yorkers, I've done it many times, we go to the St. Gennaro's feast. I don't believe in St. Gennaro. I don't believe in any saints, right? So we'll go to the feast. We celebrate with our New Yorkers. I don't partake in any of the rituals, but we'll go there. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to the feast. They shut down the entire road. Nobody bats an eye. When are we going to start saying, as Americans, that clearly you people just hate Arabs, you hate Pakistanis, you hate Bangladeshis, you hate Middle Easterners, you hate anything to do with Islam, and you guys are just hypocrites. When people do similar things, no one says anything wrong. Why don't you just say that you don't believe in free speech, you don't believe in freedom of religion, which is what this country was founded on. It never had an official faith. It's still classified as a secular nation. It's something that you celebrate on your dollar bill. And it says it right on there. It says it right on the dollar bill. They were bragging about this. What does it say? Novus Ordo Seclorum. New secular means no religion, order.